This Surah Yasin was brought to you by Murchison Spice, Pietermaritzburg. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless your day.
There's something cooking at Murchison Spice, and its name is Elite Basmati Rice, available throughout the Middle East and now available in South Africa. Brought to you by Murchison Spice, Pietermaritzburg. Available in golden cellar and premium white, high in vitamins and low in calories. Perfect for the health conscious. Contact Murchison Spice on 033 387 2121. That's 033 387 2121. Murchison Spice. Taste the East.
Your award-nominated Breakfast Rush with Nichal Sarawan.
I love every bit of it.
I am so proud to be part of your family, the program. I love my program.
You guys are in my heart, in my car, everywhere. TBR is most amazing.
You are the breakfast team that we wake up to every morning. I think if you guys are not there when I switch on the radio, my morning would not be made.
Monday to Friday, 6 till 8 a.m.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision and care. Proudly South African and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
Free health screening and health education day. Al Ansar Foundation Outreach in collaboration with IMA Clinics presents a wellness support program for our communities. Saturday, 23rd May 2026. Time from 8:30 a.m. right until 1 p.m. at the Al Ansar Community Hall, 189 West Road, Overport. Snacks will be provided. RSVP to radio@alansar.org.za or 083-669-4496.
The chaos and destruction in the Gaza Strip is beyond comprehension. Virtually everyone is displaced, hungry, and in urgent need of life-saving humanitarian support. The Al-Imdad Foundation has been working tirelessly to address the health, nutrition, and water needs of the population. Our hospital, water deliveries, and hot meal programs are made possible with your support. Your donation, big or small, is a lifeline for those in dire need. Help Gaza survive. Donate online at alimdad.com or call 0861 786 243 for more information.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Inspiration for the Ummah, your morning nasiha.
اللهم صل على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا مولانا محمد وبارك وسلم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. جزا الله عنا نبينا محمدا صلى الله عليه وسلم بما هو أهله. اللهم لك الحمد كما أنت أهله، فصل وسلم على سيدنا ومولانا محمد كما أنت أهله، وافعل بنا كما أنت أهله، فإنك أهل التقوى وأهل المغفرة. اللهم اغفر لنا وللمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. اللهم ارزق جميع الحجاج حجا مبرورا وسعيا مشكورا وذنبا مغفورا وتجارة لن تبور. يا عالم ما في الصدور أخرجنا يا الله من الظلمات إلى النور. اللهم اغفر للحاج ولمن استغفر له الحاج. اللهم اجعله حجة لا رياء فيها ولا سمعة يا رب العالمين. يا إله العالمين يا رب العالمين يا حي يا قيوم يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. Ya Allah, accept the Hajj of all the Hujjaj. Ya Allah, make easy for them the journey of Hajj. Ya Allah, accept the Hajj. Grant everyone Hajj Mabrur. Ya Ilah al-Alameen, accept the sacrifices of everyone who's going for Hajj. Ya Allah, they left their families and homes and beloved children behind. Ya Allah, they have spent, Ya Allah, a substantial amount of their savings, Ya Allah. for the journey of Hajj, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Ya Allah, you recompensate them with the best of rewards in dunya and akhirat. Ya Ilahul Alameen, Ya Allah, this journey of Hajj, Ya Allah, is like no other journey, Ya Allah. It is the journey of the body, the soul, the heart, Ya Ilahul Alameen, Ya Rabbal Alameen, Ya Allah. It is a journey towards your house. It is a journey towards you. It is a journey towards the Akhirah. Ya Rabbal Alameen, Ya Allah, grant the Hujjaj the reality of this journey of Hajj. Ya Ilahul Alameen, prepare their hearts and minds, Ya Allah, and their souls, Ya Allah, for this great journey, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Ya Allah, make the Hajj, Ya Allah, in accordance with the Hajj of our beloved Master, Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Allah, let the Hujjaj emulate his Sunnah at every step of the journey of Hajj, Ya Ilahul Alameen. Ya Rabbal Alameen, with those beautiful qualities that he performed Hajj, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, let the Hujjaj perform Hajj with those beautiful qualities. Grant all the Hujjaj a lot of tawfiq and guidance, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Allah inspire them, Ya Rabbal Alameen, to use their time constructively and not to waste their time in frivolous things. Ya Rabbal Alameen, make the journey of Hajj, Ya Allah, a highly spiritual experience, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Make it a life transforming experience for the Hujjaj, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Ya Allah, when they complete the Tawaf Ziyarah, Ya Allah, and they come to Al-Hajar Al-Aswad, Ya Rabbal Alameen, place the seal upon the hearts of acceptance, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Ya Ilahul Alameen, accept all their du'as and for whom they make dua. And Ya Allah, accept the du'as of the Ummah for all of the Hujjaj, and accept the du'as of the Hujjaj for the entire Ummah. اللهم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم وأرنا مناسكنا وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم وصلى الله على النبي الكريم وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
TBR, it is 90.4 FM in Durban, 105.6 FM in Peter Maritzburg, saying Assalamu alaikum to you and welcome on into your breakfast rush on this Tuesday morning. We're 12 days into May of 2026. It's now 26 minutes after 6. Getting it going, getting it started this morning. And I know, normally in this part of the show, it's a bit of nasiha that we listened to. Went the little bit of a different route on this morning's Nasiha with Mufti Bayat, who had left on a flight just a few days ago and in the Holy Lands right now. And the dua that you'd listen to now in the Nasiha slot. Something that we were talking about yesterday on the show, a dua upon commencing the journey of Hajj. Nazmeera Cassim, salamu alaikum. How are you?
Wa alaikum salam, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Good. This dua this morning, a little bit different, a little bit out of the norm of the Nasiha, but I think very relevant because many people have begun that journey to Hajj. Yes. Embarking maybe today, maybe tomorrow on a flight, starting their journey on Hajj as well. Hajj reflections.
And some have left already. So I listened to the Nasiha. And I think, even for those that are not going.
Right.
For those that haven't received that call yet, it creates the fields within you. The recitation of the dua was from the depth of Mufti Sahab's heart, and it paints a picture. Yes, like you mentioned, for those that have gone, for those that are traveling at the moment, for those that are still to go. But I looked at it from a different angle. For those that haven't been yet, for those that just, they've watched the videos, they go onto the channels every day and they watch live Hajj. But it also reminds you that your turn will come. Inshallah. Your calling will come. For now, your du'as will be sent with those that are there. And it just, for us at home, it's like Hajj is here, Yes, we in the final days of Zulqa'dah, but it's here, it's coming, and it's like an upliftment of joy for this 10 beautiful days that cannot compare to any other time in the calendar.
You have friends and family members that are, getting their bags packed, getting everything ready, just meeting and greeting friends and family, and then maybe, the whole family is making a plan. Okay, we're going to meet at the airport and we're going to send these folks off. All of those things are happening as well for those people that are not going. You still feel a part of it.
And how blessed are we? Because, we are encouraged to go and meet them when they arrive. To look at them at the airport, to take the da'as, and this time around, on a lighter side, to ask them to bring fuel.
I don't think they're going to be able to. They might bring you some Zamzam. I don't know. Fuel? I don't think so. It's 30 minutes after 6. Got to get your first traffic update on the go in a little bit from now. I do see your WhatsApp messages as they're coming through. A few of your messages coming through on YouTube and on Facebook as well. Good morning and a blessed morning to Rajan Naidu, who's tuned in, watching in this morning on Facebook. Rajan's up there. Upper Latifa Salam wa alaikum to you as well. Do see your message on YouTube, and if you're watching right now, wherever you're watching in from, you can send through your messages right down there in the comment section. You can put it in there and we'll throw it up onto screen for you. As well, as we get ready for your first traffic update this morning, evidence before the Medlanga Commission has raised serious questions about how 541 kilograms of cocaine valued at more than 200 million rand could disappear from a Hawks storage facility in Port Shepstone back in 2021. There's suspicion that it was an inside job, and we'll get expert comment on this just after 7:10 this morning. Also, Tuesday morning, which means Altaf Raouf will join us on the show this morning to give us another look at all matters that are legal. So, legal talk, if you will, on the show a bit later on. Nazmeera Cassim, did you watch TV at 8 o'clock last night?
Truthfully, no.
Truthfully, no?
Truthfully, no.
Was there nothing that grabbed your imagination and said, I must put the TV on?
No.
No.
Not at all. I've done it for the past, 15 odd years. And even prior to that, before we could remember, your parents would put the TV on.
Yep.
And everything would pause for that moment.
You're talking about news now?
No, I'm talking about last night.
Oh, last night. She did last night for the last 15 years, boys and girls. This president has been taking up TV time for the last 6 odd years.
Him and those prior to him.
Well, not so much those prior to him. I can't remember. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Other presidents, officers sending out a notice, the president's going to address the nation at 8 o'clock. But this president, since COVID, I can remember him and his office sending out messages. The president will address the nation at 7, at 8, at whatever time. And then, him taking up the actual time. Last night, truthfully, I didn't watch either because I kind of knew what he was going to say before the
announcement,
the broadcast, if you will. That basically he's not resigning.
Breakfast Rush Traffic.
Not that I was waiting for him to resign or anything like that, but I kind of knew what was going to happen. Anyway, Colonel Raouf, assalamu alaikum, welcome.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alhamdulillah. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great.
That's fantastic. Tell us how the roads are doing today.
If you're in Pietermaritzburg this morning, you're going to have issues. If you know where Karina Secondary School is, the corner of Khan Road and Regina Road, you've got protest action. Also, Reservoir Road is blocked as well. The authorities have been informed. Hopefully, they will get them sorted out. You're not going to be able to get through there. So, if you're on the N2 near Pongola, truck is stuck in the middle of the road. Now, it's a single carriageway either side on the N2. So someone tried to steal the diesel from the truck while it was moving. Now the truck is broken down. Hopefully it'll get moving soon. And the road will be knocked clear. Accident at the bottom of Dalbo Bridge towards going towards Bluff. Now it's coming eastbound. 2 vehicles involved. Now I'm looking at the same one. I think it's the one under the M7 bridge by the N2. It's quite a nasty one. So there's 2 vehicles warm in the front, so there'll be delays. Allow for extra traveling time. Please, if you're traveling on the Victoria Embankment, eastbound, going towards the beach, as you pass the High Court and you're going towards that garage, you're going to find a manhole cover that's lying in the middle of the lane. Now, I've notified the guys to remove it. Hopefully, it'll be removed and that lane will be open again for traffic to flow. Edwin Swales Drive on Clifton Road. Those traffic lights are not working, they're out. So there will be delays in the vicinity. Allow for extra traveling time, please. Travel forecast, we're going on the south. N2 by Mount Freer. We have a truck overturned. Causing major obstruction and congestion. But the N2 might be closed later on for the recovery of this vehicle. That is, don't forget today between 3 and 3:30, the N3 will be closed to facilitate blasting at the Market Road, a construction site. That's your first update.
Thank you very much, Colonel Rauf. I'd like to make a motion and want to know whether you'll second my motion. Let me just put that motion out there first, right? I move that anybody in the office, in the workplace, on the ground, wherever you are, if you're going to be in a public space, anybody at work who's coming down, who feels like they're coming down with a cold or the flu, either stays at home or wears a surgical mask until they're better. That's my motion.
Good idea. Did you put the TV on last night?
No.
Well, I was watching CNN.
Right, okay.
It's quite interesting. The Defense Secretary was briefing the President of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
As what our President was talking on SABC, you understand?
Right.
So he was briefing him on the war that's currently going on.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. So whilst he was briefing him, he said, "Sir, it's been a major terrorist attack in India. 36 Tamilians have been killed." So Trump, now he's worried about this Iran war.
Mm.
So he's silent and his lips start quivering, his hands start to shake. He's just looking at it. He's not saying anything.
Mm.
The Defense Secretary also is stunned now. You never imagined now, this could actually affect the president so badly. Because, Iran, China, and India, two different places.
Mm-hmm.
After a couple of minutes, in a trembling voice, Trump doesn't normally have a trembling voice. But in a trembling voice, he asks, so how many millions are there in 1 Tamilian?
So before going orange, I think you were blonde. I'm just making an observation over there. Anyway, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Right, it's 6:37, some change.
The weather update. I think it's going to be playtime weather.
All right, cloudy weather expected for Durban today, all of 29 degrees. At lunchtime, that's Durban. No rain forecast for today. Well, according to the app anyway. Bit of rain expected tomorrow, but we'll tell you about that when we get there. So for today, Durban, cloudy 29 degrees. Pietermaritzburg, cloudy 30. Richards Bay, cloudy 31. Margate, partly cloudy 29 degrees. Ladysmith today from 8 up to a clear 25. Newcastle, clear 7 to 22 at lunchtime in that part of KZN. Johannesburg from 2 up to a clear 20. And Cape Town, a cloudy day expected in Cape Town, 19 degrees at lunchtime. A bit of rain expected around lunchtime as well in the mother city. It's been lashed, the mother city been lashed by rain for the last couple of days. Looks like, and just looking into a couple of days going ahead in the forecast, looks like maybe that rain's going to be abating over the next couple of days. But for today, 19 degrees with rain around lunchtime in Cape Town, if you're there. 6:39 this morning, President Cyril Ramaphosa said that in light of the Constitutional Court's ruling on Phala Phala, he will be challenging the Section 89 independent panel report, describing it as flawed and saying he disagreed with its findings that there is prima facie evidence that he had violated his oath of office. Ramaphosa addressed the country last night after intense public and political scrutiny since the Constitutional Court issued a scathing judgment on Friday. The court ruled that Parliament's handling of the Phala Phala report was unconstitutional and invalid, ordering that the matter must return to Parliament's impeachment committee.
Outside of South Africa, the European Union has agreed to impose sanctions on Israeli settlers and leading Hamas figures. Consensus was reached on the sanction packages at a meeting of member states' foreign ministers yesterday. The measures targeting Israeli settlers over violence against Palestinians in the West Bank was long awaited, having been blocked by the self-styled illiberal government of Hungary's former Premier Viktor Orban. That package targets 3 Israeli settlers and 4 settler organizations. However, their identities have not yet been publicly disclosed.
So back in South Africa, the storm made landfall across Cape Town on Sunday and wreaked havoc across the city, resulting in 1 death. Yesterday, the storm battered large parts of the city of Cape Town, causing localized flooding, uprooted trees, roofs being blown off and damage to businesses. The City of Cape Town's spokesperson for disaster risk management, Charlotte Powell, said assessments were underway in informal settlements affected by adverse weather. By late afternoon, city officials have completed assessments in 6 areas and confirmed 1,655 dwellings sustained impacts affecting over 5,600 people.
We ask you to remember the people in the mother city in your du'as, inshallah.
How old do you have to be recognized as an artist?
I don't know, depending
on? Because I
on
know
the talent. There are people that are influencers at 2 months old in some parts of the world.
Influence. What are they influencing?
Parents.
Dummy or the bottle? The dummy or the...
Put the camera in front of you,
Right.
and you're an influencer.
Oh, man. You know, at an age where most toddlers are still learning to walk steadily and pronounce banana correctly, one little boy from Ghana has made history in the art world. Ace Liam Ankra is a child once recognized by Guinness World Records as the youngest male artist. So Ace Liam began painting at just 6 months old after his mother, visual artist and interior decorator Chantal Egan, introduced him to a canvas and paint back in 2022 December. Instead of crawling away from the mess, he crawled straight into history. According to his story shared by Guinness World Records, Ace Liam completed his very first painting, titled The Crawl, in just 20 minutes. What started as playful experiment quickly turned into a passion. In December 2023, Ace Liam showcased 10 paintings at an exhibition in Ghana. When 9 pieces were sold within just 3 days, the overwhelming response helped cement his growing reputation as a young creative force with fans around the world. And soon after, Guinness World Records officially recognized him as the youngest male artist at the tender age, of 1 year and 152 days old.
Imagine having an art piece in your lounge at home by a 6-month-old baby. I want to go and look at that.
Now, Zach's gone and found images of a kid. Same kid. Ace Liam and his mom in what looks like his art room. Right? And she's just holding splotches of paint. Now, Zach, I don't know about you, but I know I made those kind of messes with paint when I was that age as well. because it looks like a hot mess. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to, like put the kid down or anything like that. But I remember taking paint and just smearing it everywhere, and I should have kept those. Because apparently it would be worth a lot of money now.
6 months, Nichal.
I would have kept it for more than 6 months. I would have kept it for more than...
I don't think
these
I
people,
touched a paintbrush at 6 months.
That doesn't look like you worked with a paintbrush. It looks like you worked with fingers. Finger art. I think these people at Guinness are smoking their socks, honestly.
Oh, man.
Seriously. Honestly, I think that like somebody wore the socks in a very, very sweaty pair of shoes for about 6 months, and then somebody else smoked it at Guinness, and then they're doing things like this. Because there was, not so long ago, the world's longest bunny chow.
Really?
Yeah. Here in South Africa, nowhere else. Here in South Africa, the world's longest bunny chow, and I'm pretty certain if Zach looks for it, he's going to find a picture of this bunny chow that was like 15 meters long or something like that. I can't even. It was too ridiculous.
Wait, what is it? The world's longest?
World's longest bunny chow. Because where are you going to find an oven?
That's what I'm
Where?
thinking.
You're going to find the oven to make a loaf of bread that long.
I'm just trying to find it. I've never...
Like seriously. Like you taking your socks and you soaking it in knickknacks and then you're wearing it for 6 months and then you're smoking it.
I like some of these,
guys.
this little one's work. It's beautiful.
Splotches.
Not really. Like, look at this.
That's what
is this not cute?
That's a splotch.
It's cute,
lots of colours.
man.
That's all it is. Like... Hajra says, hey, Nichal, stop it.
Yeah, stop it.
Yeah, don't smoke yourself. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Like, come on, guys, realistically. Do you know, I have a problem with this, and people may say, no, Nichal's bitter. Let me confirm for you, yes, you're right. Nichal's bitter. Because in this day and age, it is so easy for somebody to claim fame. Right? Not that I've ever, in my almost 30 years of broadcasting, ever claimed fame. I'm not famous. I'm still learning this thing. Right? But it is so easy in this day and age for people to claim fame just because some other fool says so.
And it's beneficial because
To
you've
who?
sold 9 paintings to yourself.
Come on, man.
You sold, imagine.
Listen.
I'm making the thing.
Social
so
media
intrigued.
fame. What are you intrigued by?
To know what each painting sold by and do the math on that.
Yeah?
And then think of the benefits for this little one.
What benefits?
Financial benefits.
Well, now listen, that's all we're interested in, isn't it? That's all anybody's interested in is financial benefit. Where is the actual, like, this is what you did. Okay, so he's gone and found the video.
Yeah.
Right? Show me in this video, Zachariah, where is the oven that can make... well, there you go. There it was, the world's longest bunny chow.
Oh, this is very recent, 17th April 2026.
Exactly. So tons and tons of curries being cooked, as you can see it in there, and making the world's longest bunny chow. Now, to me, it looks like multiple loaves of bread just put together.
Yeah.
And then, put... I'm not knocking their effort. I mean,
Like a
well
Lego.
done on these guys. Well done. I'll say it again. Well done on these guys for actually doing this and putting together the world's longest bunny chow, coming up with a world record and all of that. I think the only thing I'm angry about is I wasn't invited to taste it. I wasn't invited to taste it.
We'll put an invite the next time.
I got a message that says, Nichal, you talk too much. And straight after that, it says, I love it. Yeah, but you're confused and early in the morning. No, Farouk. What a gorgeous picture you sent off the sunrise here in Durban. That is gorgeous. Oh, my word. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for sending that. Oh, there's another one from MD. This is amazing. How would you describe the colors in this? This is art.
This is beautiful.
This is gorgeousness. This is what I would like to see on canvas, really. Somebody could actually do this. I'm going to try and put it up on the video for you because this is absolutely amazing. We'll get it up there. We'll get Zach to do this really quickly. It's been saved. I've actually forgotten how to do this. I used to know how to do this, where we just take image files and we take it and we say to you, here you go, world. Have a look-see at...
Serenity at its best, really.
This really is. It really is. There you go. Attitude. Now you guys see exactly what we're talking about. This image sent through from MD this morning.
We're going to take your photo.
Oh, wow.
And send an application through.
Yeah.
To the Guinness Book of Records.
For the best picture of a sunrise over the east coast of Africa, aka the Kingdom of the Zulu.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision, and care. Proudly South African, and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love, from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, walillahil hamd.
This Eid ul-Adha, remember the ultimate sacrifice and your duty to humanity. Join the Al Ansar outreach in reaching over 70 villages in Malawi. For just 1,250 rand, your Qurbani is slaughtered, cleaned and distributed under the supervision of our respected Mufti Hamza Faruqi. Make your Qurbani count. Call Al Ansar outreach today on 031 208 1601.
Welcome to Simplex Radio. Visit our showroom for the full range of car audio. Our TV department carries top brands with quality LED panels, full HD to Ultra HD, and now the experience of Super Ultra HD. Visit our theater rooms and transform your home with brands like Onkyo, Integra, Denon, Boston Acoustics, Yamaha, and more for quality audio visual experience. Now available, full range of home appliances. A one-stop shopping experience. Call 031 306 4029 or Kenilworth Park, 202 Brickfield Road, Overport. Simplex Radio, the name you can trust.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
TBR, where you want to be when you grow up.
Ya Nabi, Ya Nabi, Sallu alayhi wa alihi. Tu kuja man kuja, tu kuja man kuja. मन को जा, तू को जा मन को जा, तू को जा मन को जा, तू को जा मन को जा। इल्हाम है जामा तेरा, इल्हाम है जामा तेरा। मन कुजा तू कुजा मन कुजा तू हकीकत है मैं सिर्फ एहसास हूँ तू हकीकत है मैं सिर्फ एहसास हूँ तू समंदर में भटकी हुई प्यास हूँ तू समंदर में भटकी हुई प्यास हूँ मेरा घर खाक पर और तेरी राह गुजर मेरा घर खाक पर और तेरी राह गुजर सिदरतुल मुंतहा तू कुजा मन कुजा तू कुजा मन कुजा तू कुजा मन कुजा तू कुजा मन कुजा ए फरिश्तों वो सुल्तान मेराज है ए फरिश्तों वो सुल्तान मेराज है तुम जो देखोगे हैरान हो जाओगे तुम जो देखोगे हैरान हो जाओगे जुल्फ तफसीर वल्लैल बन जाएगी जुल्फ तफसीर वल्लैल बन जाएगी चेहरा कुरान सारा नजर आएगा चेहरा नजर आएगा चेहरा नजर आएगा चेहरा नजर आएगा चेहरा नजर आएगा मेरे आका इमाम सफे अंबिया मेरे आका इमाम सफे अंबिया नाम पे उनके लाजिम है सल्ले अला 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 तू कुजा मन कुजा मुस्तफा मुश्तबा खातिमुल मुरसलिया रहमतुल लिल आलमीन तू कुजा मन कुजा तू कुजा मन कुजा तू कुजा मन कुजा तू कुजा मन कुजा तू है एहराम अनवार बांधे हुए तू है एहराम अनवार बांधे हुए मैं दरूदों की दस्तार बांधे हुए मैं दरूदों की दस्तार बांधे हुए काबाए इश्क तू मैं तेरे चार सू काबाए इश्क तू मैं तेरे चार सू तू असर में दुआ तू कुजा मन कुजा तू कुजा मन कुजा तू
Akib Fareed. What a wonderful rendition of Tu Kuja Man Kuja. Fazila Kaji says beautiful, beautiful for Tuesday morning. Fazila, I'm going to agree with you and say that is gorgeous for any morning.
If you felt a little bit low on this Tuesday and thinking there's still 4 more days left till Saturday, we hope that changed everything for you.
TBR, love and du'as from Hajra Habib and Santa in Johannesburg. She says, Tukuja, Mankuja just brings out the best in me. Thank you, guys. You're most welcome.
And that's a stunning bouquet, Hajra.
Hey, it is. Hey, those pictures are lovely.
Ashraf says, Assalamu alaikum, mashallah, and have a Mubarak day. Sarah Bibi Mustafa says...
Wait. Stop. Stop. For the first time ever, read the whole message.
No, man.
If you read, I'm going to go put 2 slices in the toaster. I'm sure you'll be
My
done.
voice is not voicing and I must read
When
the
the
whole
to- when the
message.
toast-
Okay.
go for it.
Assalamu alaikum Nish and Naz. My salams and du'as to you and your family and Naz's family also. The entire Al Ansar family always remembered in my precious du'as through the bottom of my heart. I'm reading verbatim.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to a beautiful, blessed and successful day. The morning lightning stars breakfast rush show with beautiful Yasin Sharif recitation and beautiful Nasiha and beautiful Nats and Nasheed. Subhanallah. Shukr alhamdulillah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Jazakallah ameen to read my message. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you all abundantly million times. Sarah Bibi Mustafa Parag, CBD area. Also, Nish and Naz, remember me in your du'as and my family too. Nish's program, yes, you talk too much, big mouth, just joking. And she's still typing.
She's still typing.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision and care. Proudly South African and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
Sallu ala al-Habib.
Sallallahu ala Muhammad.
South Africa, are you ready?
2 days, a spiritual wave sweeping South Africa.
Dawud Islami brings to you a grand 2-day Ijtima aimed to bring out the best Muslim in you.
It's happening on the 16th and 17th of May at the Heartfelt Arena in Pretoria.
Buses scheduled to leave from Durban, PMB and across the country on Friday night and return on Sunday night.
Visit dawoodislamikzn.coza to book your seat.
Broadcasted live on Madani channel and Radio Al Ansar.
Sallu ala al-Habib.
Sallallahu ala Muhammad.
Every day's a good day. Did you hear? Your favorite 24-hour dentist has moved? Crown Dental Studio, offering everything your smile needs, from general to cosmetic dentistry. Female practitioner now available upon request. Call us on 081 207 8621 to schedule your next appointment. Or visit our new studio at 26 McCuton Avenue, Durban North. Crown Dental Studio, your 24-hour dentist.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Your hits, your sound, your station, your TBR. Monday to Friday.
The Breakfast Rush Main News Bulletin.
Making news at 7, robbery may have been the motive behind the murder of a well-respected civil engineer whose body was discovered in a shallow grave in the Crummond area near Pietermaritzburg on Friday. Good morning, I'm Thabile at Duma. Robbery may have been the motive behind the murder of a well-respected civil engineer whose body was discovered in a shallow grave in the Crummond area near Pietermaritzburg on Friday. Willem de Toit, an engineer working on the N3 upgrades, was reported missing on the 4th of May after he was last seen at the Arbor Arch Mall near Clarendon. In a statement, Magma Security and Investigations has said a large amount of money had been withdrawn from de Toit's bank account. They said on Friday, after members and Town Hill detectives are contacted, the security company founder and owner Shaheen Suleiman immediately activated his intelligence networks. Magma said that within just 2 hours of activating the networks, investigators received actionable information regarding a specific location in the Crummond area. They said teams were immediately dispatched to the site. Town Hill detectives and the investigators from the security company searched the area and identified a suspicious area which appeared to have been recently disturbed and refilled with sand. The security company said Pietermaritzburg Search and Rescue was called in to assist, and a canine unit member and his rescue dog indicated a positive scent at the spot. Working in unison, the team excavated the area, discovering the body of the victim buried in a shallow grave. Severe bergwind conditions swept across KwaZulu-Natal on Sunday, bringing destructive gusts of up to 116 kilometers per hour that caused extensive damage to property and infrastructure, uprooted trees and led to multiple injuries. South African Weather Service forecaster Wiseman Dlamini said a yellow level 2 alert for damaging winds, which had the potential to lead to runaway fires, was issued for Sunday. Explaining the berg conditions, Dlamini said that there were cold fronts that were approaching the Western Cape, with one already in the Eastern Cape. He said the bergwind conditions in KZN were experienced during winter. The KZN Department of Agriculture and Rural Development reported that strong gusts caused extensive damage to property and infrastructure. The severe weather conditions also uprooted trees and triggered runaway fires, leading to dangerous driving conditions on the affected areas. In more news, Economic Freedom Fighters leader Julius Malema has warned that the South African Police Service risks creating a hero out of nothing following the arrest and the 30-hour transport of National Coloured Congress MP Fidel Adams. Adams was arrested in Cape Town last week and subsequently driven to Durban to face charges of fraud and defeating the ends of justice. The charges stem from his alleged interference in the high-profile investigation into the murder of former African National Congress Youth League Secretary General Sindiso Makaka. Malema addressed the controversy surrounding his recent comments while speaking at the EFF Central Youth Elections Task Force ahead of upcoming local government elections. He clarified that comparing Adams' transportation to the arrest and subsequent murder of Black Consciousness leader Steve Biko was intended to highlight the similarities in their physical treatment by authorities. The EFF Commander-in-Chief argued that such heavy-handed police tactics often backfire by generating public sympathy for the accused. As political pressure mounts on Speaker Togo Didiza to give effect to Friday's Constitutional Court ruling to establish an impeachment inquiry to probe President Cyril Ramaphosa, she has announced the immediate steps. These include a republishing of the 2022 Section 89 report in the parliamentary journals and presenting a copy to the President. Once established, Didiza will also get to decide the timeframes for the impeachment committee to conduct its probe. In line with House rules, Didiza will have to establish an impeachment committee comprising of all 18 parties represented in the House. And finally, the last two evacuation planes carrying passengers and crew from the cruise ship hit by a deadly hantavirus outbreak have landed in the Netherlands as a repatriated U.S. passenger tested positive for the infection. The Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs said yesterday that the two planes carried 28 evacuees from the MV Honduras, which had been docked in the Canary Islands, including 6 passengers and 19 crew members. The passengers, 4 from Australia, 1 from New Zealand and 1 British resident of Australia, are expected to stay in a quarantine facility near the Eindhoven airbase before they are repatriated. Their arrival caps a complex operation in which 94 people have been evacuated and repatriated to some 20 countries to enter a period of quarantine. Taking a look at financial indicators, the rand to the US dollar is trading at 16 rands and 47 cents, to the euro at 19 rands and 37 cents, to the pound at 22 rands and 36 cents. The Saudi Riyal is at 4 rands and 39 cents. Gold is trading at $4,719.65 an ounce, while Brent crude oil is trading at $105.01 a barrel. That's it for now. I will be back with headlines at 7:30. For Radio Al-Ansar News, I'm Thabile Duma.
Thank you very much, Thabile Duma. Inshallah, she recovers very, very, very soon. Sarah Bibi Mustafa, I do see all of your messages that are coming through. Jazakallah khair for taking the time, effort, and energy. We do appreciate you. This message from a WhatsApp account that's named My Phone.
Nichal's phone.
No. Hey, it's a big phone. I don't know. Maybe. But listening to all of the messages, and I'd like to sum it up like this. For shopping, we have Take a Lot. For radio, we have Talk a Lot. It's my job, man. That's what I get paid for.
Everybody woke up this morning and said, trouble, Nichal.
I'm watching all this nonsense on TV and only listening to Radio Al-Ansar. You guys are the best. best. Why call it nonsense, MH?
If you say
Would
we are
love,
the
I suppose.
best,
I don't know.
then
Yeah.
I'm going to challenge you to bring that roti and bhaji to the studio.
For her, just one tiny little portion for her. Happy birthday to Halima Asmal from the Outreach Department. May Allah guide you on every path, protect you from harm and increase your iman. Ameen from Anonymous.
Happy birthday, Halima.
Yes, we didn't know that until you sent this message. I'm going to be honest with you. Happy birthday to you, Halima, from the TBR team as well. Hope you have yourself an absolutely blessed birthday.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Lieutenant Colonel Raouf, assalamu alaikum, welcome.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much. Traffic lights not working. We spoke about this earlier. Pitson Road, Edwin Trail. So use that as a four-way stop when you get to it, please. You got an accident with a truck and a car on Edwin Trail Drive opposite the Southway Mall. So just be aware that there's obstructions in that vicinity. So there will be delays. I'm just going towards the bluff. N3 between Ashburton and New England Road will be closed to facilitate the blasting activities at Market Road from 3 o'clock to 3:30 this afternoon. So NC will be a no-go. You'll be taken off and sent on the R103 at some spots. But the heavies will be kept on the N3. They'll be stacked up on the N3. So just remember that, please. Now, we spoke about this earlier on, protest action in Pietermaritzburg, Khan Road and Regina Road near the Karina Secondary School. It's ongoing, so the authorities have been notified. I'm sure they are there now, and they're dealing with that protest action. You got so much traffic on the N2 northbound between Edmonds Trails and Spaghetti Junction. The M41 is a bit congested as well as you're coming around the Hairpin Bend onto the M4. Southern Freeway slow moving, coming towards Victoria Embankment off-ramp. So there will be delays. Allow points of traveling time, please. That's your second update.
Thank you very much, Colonel Raouf. Much appreciated. You take it easy and we'll catch up with you in a bit.
You know where I can get some nice thin pancakes?
Where can you get nice thin pancakes? At the thin pancake shop.
A hot cup of tea.
You're talking about this thing, I think it's called a dosa.
No, man, that's not
different. That's completely different. That's
what, a recipe?
More savory. It's got spices. It's got filling sometimes.
In it?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, wait. See, yeah. It's nice sitting where I'm sitting. I can control her mic. So, why are you in the mood for a thin pancake, Colonel?
I was thinking about somebody that used to make me pancakes.
Right.
So.
Okay. Savor the memory, I suppose.
Yeah.
Either that or he's passing a message down to the guys at that deli.
Wink, wink.
Maybe we need like a thin pancake breakfast. Hey, evidence before the Madlanga Commission has raised serious questions about 541 kilograms of cocaine. It's valued at an estimated 200 million rand. We'll talk about that with Mike Bolhase. Drugs stolen at the Hawks facility in 2021. It is a topic of conversation.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Woolerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision, and care. Proudly South African and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
Africa. Give the gift of clean water with Africa Muslims Agency. With every water well or borehole you donate, your drop becomes a river, reconnecting communities to nourishment, education, dignity and empowerment. Sponsor a water well for 17,000 Rand in Africa or a borehole for 65,000 Rand in Afghanistan or Africa. Quench the thirst. Reconnect the soul with Africa Muslims Agency.
The views and opinions expressed by the guest and presenters of Radio Al Ansar are not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al Ansar and the Al Ansar Foundation.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
TBR is 90.4 FM here in Durban, 105.6 FM in Pietermaritzburg. We're live on YouTube and on Facebook, wherever your internet takes you. So, for those folks that have never checked it out, you can go onto YouTube. So, grab your phone, your tablet, your laptop, your television set, the smart one, whatever it may be. Go to your browser, YouTube, search Al Ansar Radio, Al Ansar Media. It'll come up. Subscribe to the channel, click that little bell icon so that you get the notifications. The second we go live, you're there with us as well. Every morning between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m., the Breakfast Rush goes live on YouTube. And we try to include Facebook as often as possible just to make the experience that much better and to increase the reach, so to speak. So you can do that. You can join us on our visual platforms, which is, again, YouTube and Facebook as well. We are, at the moment, considering adding a few others, but we'll let you know if that happens. Now, as the time comes up to 7:15 this morning, evidence before the Madlanga Commission has raised serious questions about 541 kilograms of cocaine, valued at more than 200 million rands, could disappear from a Hawks storage facility in Port Shepstone in 2021. Testimony heard by the Commission points to glaring security failures, including broken alarm systems, no CCTV cameras, repeated break-ins over several years, and a lack of 24-hour security. Some witnesses have suggested that the thieves appeared to know exactly where the drugs were stored, strengthening suspicions that the theft may have been an inside job involving individuals with knowledge of police operations. Joining us on the show this morning to discuss this further is Mike Bolhase from Specialized Security Services. Mike, good morning and welcome back to the Breakfast Rush on Radio Al Ansar.
Morning. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Pleasure to have you on the program as always. What are the biggest red flags in this case that point toward possible insider involvement?
The very things you've said is not maybes, it's factual. So everything where, and I know you guys have to say alleged and maybe or possible, but it's all factual. This has happened. The drugs are gone. There was collusion. There was corruption. There was police involvement. There was proper planning. There was organized crime. There was racketeering. Any and every ugly word you can think of pertaining crime was involved in this specific case and many others. And slowly but certainly and hopefully the others will also be identified. But I can tell you it's the tip of the iceberg. This has been happening for years. Drugs, unfortunately, is a worldwide problem which always involves authorities. Always. You can even check your documentaries, movies, mafiosos, gangs, wherever it is, you will always find drugs, prostitution, human trafficking, and then it will involve sexual crimes, violent crimes, economic crimes. So it's interesting to note this all parts of the, how shall I say, the combination of how serious organized crime and racketeering operates. You will always find even scheduled medicine, pills, and any and other product that the human race would want. Remember, it's about demand. As long as the human public is demanding pornography, demanding drugs, demanding some kind of scheduled medicine which they don't want to pay for but get it cheaper on the street, black markets. As long as the human race does that, you will have a market for it, and the organized criminals will control it, and they'll make sure that they have authorities in their pockets, municipalities, government officials, name it. And it's a worldwide problem. It doesn't mean that you don't have in South Africa isolated gangsters and racketeers that's operating on themselves. But in the long run, it becomes much, much bigger, and they transport and export and import a lot of drugs to supply the demand in South Africa. And they cannot do it unless they've got port authorities, they've got authorities involved that assist them, and all gets a cut. This is how it works. It's exactly like the movie show. It's the envelope thing. Each gets an envelope.
Yeah.
And the higher rank you have, the bigger envelope. And unfortunately, crime in South Africa has clearly shown that it pays, and that you can commit these crimes and can get away with it. So what has been said at the Matlanga Commission is in effect factual.
The commission heard suggestions that those involved knew exactly where it was. How significant is that kind of detail in criminal investigations?
Well, it's very significant because this is where you lose information. Planned organized crime in a theft like this, the authorities involved is going to make sure that there's no evidence, nobody arrested, no forensic evidence, choosing the correct place with no CCTV footage, which, by the way, they did not the normal security system, having electricity problems, easy to access, easy to execute, and easy to leave the premises, exit. So all this is just carefully planned, and all it takes is those who are involved getting a senior, like the General Sonora that we identified here, involved, and then the rest follows, because then other policemen will follow his command and his instructions, and they will work together. We've seen this on station level. We've seen this during the years since the Celebi situation, that senior police officers makes use of junior police officers, station level. They just given instructions. And even on a colonel and brigadier level, they are dead scared of the general and of the top structure. And this is a flow. If you don't go with the flow, you could be isolated, you could be fired, you could be planted, there could be cases brought against you, fabricated, and you could even be killed. Remember, in South Africa, it's become the year of the gun. We've seen at the commission that if people is just too much of a concern in a testifying situation, they kill them. If somebody is politically, totally and absolutely a problem, they'll kill them. Gangsters kill. Organized crime people kill. And they don't hesitate to do so because arranging a killing or extreme extortion or intimidation or violent crimes doesn't cost a lot. So organized crime has a hand, and which is the violent hand. And those who are once involved, they absolutely very seldom come out. And if they do in any way become a risk to the organized crime criminals, the racketeers, they have the gangs that they can just pay an amount of money and it's a drive-by shooting. But anyway, this whole thing was planned in such a way that there was no evidence. Nobody was arrested. And this shows very clearly that it was all carefully planned and arranged. And obviously the drugs is back into the history in South Africa, in the drug industry. And it's been trafficked, it's been sold. It goes from hand to hand to hand, and a lot of money. Because remember, drugs has a profit margin of between 300 to 500%.
Wow. Mike, I want to thank you for your time this morning. Very educational, as it always is, speaking with you. I wish you the best day ahead.
Thank you. God bless you all.
And you as well. Specialized Security Services, Mike Bolhayes talking about 200 million rand in cocaine just gone with the wind.
Can't say I'm surprised. Are you?
541 kilograms of cocaine just disappeared. Can you? And then organized crime, as he says, as Mike says, is operating like, in my words, would be like well-oiled machines here in South Africa.
And like he said, realistically speaking, if X knows that Y did it, will X actually say?
Not
Because
even V and W will open their mouth.
What happens to you? What happens to your family?
We've seen people being assassinated would be a word that's used. Taken out would be a couple of other words that we use. Murdered, eliminated, other words that are used. Here, with regard to their knowledge and testimony and potential testimony. So you're quite right. A lot of people just tend to zip it.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision, and care. Proudly South African and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love, from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
For gold and silver investors, the right partner makes all the difference. At IBV Gold, we are a world leader in gold and silver Krugerrands, trusted for over 21 years. Looking to sell? We offer seamless transactions and immediate payment for your Krugerrands. Whether you're buying or selling, IBV Gold delivers unmatched value, security, and discretion. Your decision is simple. IBV Gold is the place. IBV Gold, the most valuable decision you'll make. Visit us at www.ibvgold.co.za.
Al-Ansar Foundation Outreach, in collaboration with IMA Clinics, presents a wellness support program for our communities. Free health screening and health education day. Saturday, 23rd May 2026 from 8:30 a.m. right until 1 p.m. Taking place at the Al-Ansar Community Hall, 189 West Road, Overport. Snacks will be provided. RSVP to radio@alansar.org.za or 083-669-4496.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
You are listening to The Breakfast Rush with Nazmeera Cassim and Nichal Sarawan.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Sandton 2.0.
It is your Breakfast Rush. It's 90.4 FM in Durban, 105.6 FM in Pietermaritzburg. And we have the birthday girl in the studio. Halima Asmal, assalamu alaikum. Happy birthday. Welcome.
Walaikum salam. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys made my morning so special.
That's our job. Make a morning special for everybody. Everybody,
yes.
and their nannies. So, here's what I'm going to do. Right?
Okay.
I know I'm putting you on the spot. I know it's your birthday and I know you don't want to work on your birthday, but we got work for you to do.
Yes.
And
As always.
As always. So Halima works in our outreach department. So she's one of the ladies that's always working with people, giving. So I thought on your birthday we'll give you the opportunity to give again.
To give again?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, why? What's a better way to spend your birthday by doing charity?
So I don't want to look at this as charity
Alhamdulillah. Talk about passion.
Because Upper Nazmeera's got 3 questions.
Okay.
That if you answer correctly, right? If you answer them correctly, then we'll let you choose a name from all of these people that are on WhatsApp.
Okay.
To put their name on the wheel for this weekend to win a prize from Vodacom.
Oh, it's serious. Okay.
No, it's serious stuff. This is serious business right here.
Okay.
This is serious
I have my
business.
game face on.
You got your game. Okay, they're good. Cool. So, if you think Halima can win you a prize, then you have to send us a message now for Vodacom, right? For this giveaway. So what we're going to do on her birthday is give her the 3 questions. She's going to answer them. Inshallah, she gets 3 out of 3 because these are so easy. Right. And then she's going to have a look at WhatsApp and she'll choose one of your names to put onto the wheel for this weekend. So send us a message really quickly. And in your message, it must say, I want to win with Vodacom. That's all. That's all. I want to win with Vodacom. So Farooq Khan says, Kawi Road has those thin pancakes.
I hope Kendall is listening.
When your siblings send messages to radio stations, they must remember not to send the name that they call you at home. Right? So, all right, birthday girl. If you had to choose a subject that you were most proficient at, what would that subject be? Because I've got a teacher sitting across from me here. So generally speaking, most subjects, but of course it would be like grade R level for like math, like what's half plus half.
A subject that I would pick.
Yeah.
Probably like technology or natural science. I was really good at those.
Really?
Surprisingly.
Tech and natural sciences. How's about?
I'll just pick the easiest stuff.
Okay, how's about Hajj and Umrah?
Okay, yeah.
What can we do up in Nazmeera with Hajj and Umrah from the Cellular City group of companies for birthday girl over here?
So we'll do 3 questions.
Right.
True and false.
Right.
Okay.
Based on the do's and don'ts of Hajj.
I'm sure I can answer this.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
So, number 1, pilgrims should remain patient and respectful during Hajj. True or false? There you go. Super easy.
Yeah.
Number 2, is it acceptable to argue and fight during Hajj?
False.
Lovely. Let's find one more for you.
Making this one difficult.
I can't.
Make it difficult. How many steps?
Easy.
How many steps do you take between Safa and Marwa?
Oh my word.
That's the incorrect answer.
I don't know.
That is the incorrect answer.
I like this one.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Cutting queues and ignoring others during Hajj shows good manners.
False. That doesn't show good manners.
It doesn't?
It doesn't. You're
It
not
doesn't.
supposed. You have to be. I know it's such a hectic time, and most of the time it's people's first time going for Hajj, but you should be courteous and respectful of everyone.
Right?
That
You
in
get double
itself
reward.
Is Hajj. Agreed.
Exactly.
That's a life lesson right there. Honestly, that's a life lesson right there. So when you're standing behind me in a queue at the supermarket,
Please don't push me.
please don't stand so close like you want to stand inside my back pocket.
You
Right?
will get the biryani, even if you get it after. It's coming from the same dig.
Yeah. So, Halima, what's her
Yes.
score, by the way?
3 out of 3. Alhamdulillah.
It's actually 3 out of 4, but you only needed 3 anyway.
Okay.
Right. Apparently, the correct answer to how many steps there are between Safa
What
and
is the
Marwa
correct answer?
depends on how tall you are and how
Okay.
wide your stride is. Between 650 and I think it was 780. Somebody calculated.
Yeah. Depends on your shoe size.
So, yeah, that true. That true. Zach's having an unfair fight with his camera today. The camera is winning. So
The camera is winning.
his toys are fighting with him today. Anyway, so I want you to come over to up on Nazmeera's screen here because she can see the WhatsApp. Right? There you go.
Who am I going to pick?
Who are you going to pick? So, alhamdulillah, no injuries? What's going on?
What
Oh
happened?
boy, bad accident at Willow Crescent intersection. Emergency services on scene. Taxi and 4x4 vehicles. Is that 16 vehicles or a big 4x4? It's a 4x4, right?
It's a 4x4.
So I'm making a joke of it because it says alhamdulillah, no injuries. So if you're in that area, Willow Crescent intersection, take notes. So let's go through the list. We've got Eenie, Meenie, Miney, and Mo, and a few others that have said that they want to win.
Okay,
with Vodacom.
so just like a random pick, right?
Yeah, no, this is up to you. It's you.
Oh
This
my
is all your
goodness.
choice.
I would like to pick Nasreen Isaac.
You wanna pick Nasreen Isaac. Rightio. And here's the thing. I'm just going back on the chat there.
Has she won before?
Has she won previously?
No.
There is no indication. So
Okay.
congratulations,
Yay,
Nasreen Isaac.
congratulations.
Your name's been chosen by Halima Asma, who turns 21 with a tad bit of experience today. Congratulations. Halima, have an awesome, blessed birthday.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
And we make dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants you many, many, many more happy years doing everything that you love best.
Ameen, ameen, ameen. Right, it's time for your news headlines. We got to get into traffic, the last one. And, of course, when we come back, we'll be chatting also in the next half hour with Altaf Rove.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, the Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0 Vodacom shop. For smartphones, laptops, routers, asset insurance, gaming, IoT, payment platforms, and the latest gadgets to always keeping you in the forefront of innovation and technology. Home and business internet to ensure that you have the best connection. Plug and play home internet to fully installed fiber. Our infrastructure provides a resilient platform for your critical business applications, which will help your business perform best. Vodacom shop at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0 Westwood Mall, The Bluff, the Workshop Durban, Umlazi Megacity, Bridge City Kwamashu, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
The Breakfast Rush News Headlines.
Making news at the bottom of the hour, Zulu Kingdom Royal Chancellor Nkosi Malusi Zondi, aged 36, is at the center of allegations that he has extorted more than 8.5 million rands in several payments for the provision of strategic security and protecting human lives in the often delayed multi-billion rand multi-phase Lower Umkomazi water project. A devastating storm system tearing across the Western Cape has left at least 3 people dead, thousands displaced, roads are submerged, and entire communities battered by gale force winds. And finally, a Bolivian judge has found a former President Evo Morales in contempt of court and reissued a warrant for his arrest after he failed to turn up for the start of his trial on charges of trafficking a minor. That's it for now. For Radio Alonso News, I'm Thabile Duma.
Thank you very much, Thabile Duma. This is so cool. I'm just receiving a message now from our friends at the Cellular City Group. They say Halima did a great job. She must come and collect a birthday gift from us.
Aww, that is so sweet.
Hey? How brilliant is that? That's absolutely amazing. I just want to remind them that my birthday's passed and I didn't get one.
I will go with Halima.
Putting it out there, sir.
I'll just go with her.
Nice to tell.
You're going to go with her?
Yeah.
Breakfast Rush Traffic.
Colonel Raouf. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much. Let's go and start off with the road being closed this afternoon between 3 and 3:30. That's the N3 in both directions between Ashburton and New England Road. This will be to facilitate the blasting at Market Road. So there will be a half an hour closure of the N3. The light motor vehicles will be taken off onto the R103. The heavies will be stacked on the freeway until the freeway is opened up again. A little bit of slow-moving traffic on the N2 coming southbound as you're approaching the Stanger area between the Sibaya ramp and Stanger because of lane restrictions. If you're on JG Champion, there's slow-moving traffic as you're approaching the M41. Allow for extra traffic down there as well. You're on South Coast Road this morning, slow-moving traffic as well as you're approaching Edwin's Trails when coming northbound. And if you're coming along on Beeler Road, going towards Bayhead Road, a lot of trucking activity this morning going towards the harbour. So just be aware of that, please. That's your final update.
Thank you very much, Lieutenant Colonel Raouf. Much appreciated. You take it easy. Have yourself an absolutely amazing day.
So many messages for pancakes.
You won't believe. Here in the studio as well.
You have changed everybody's breakfast menu.
Yep.
Even those that were not going to have breakfast and are thinking of where to get these pancakes from.
So there've been a few suggestions of stores that you could go to buy these super thin pancakes. Unfortunately, I can't mention any of their names, except to say that I think I know whose pancake you're missing, and none of the stores are going to be able to sell you that.
Absolutely.
There's something different about when your mother makes something for you to eat, something for you to drink. There's just something different in its taste that nobody on this planet can ever touch.
That ingredient of unconditional love.
The secret ingredient. Colonel?
Cannot be found anywhere else.
Yeah, that's 200%. You know, I maybe sit down and think about it. I feel like eating pancakes. I'll pick up the phone and say, you know what, I feel like eating pancakes. Okay, come in 10 minutes.
10 minutes, look at that.
I rock up there, and as I rock up there, there's about 5 or 6 already on the plate.
Already done.
And my hot cup of tea is waiting, and she's still making more. You know, so.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant her the highest abode in Jannah.
Ameen.
Colonel, you have yourself a blessed day. We'll catch up tomorrow morning, inshallah.
Wa alaikum salam.
There's so many people that have sent through suggestions of where he can purchase these pancakes, the super thin pancakes. I still call them dosa, right? And I know what you're going to say about the whole savory bit and what have you, but you get savory pancakes as well.
Agreed, but I do think the recipes are different.
Slightly different.
Like I won't put maple syrup on my dosa.
No, I wouldn't put maple syrup on anything. On behalf of Halima, I want to say thank you to everybody who thought about it and said happy birthday to Halima. Thank you from her. We're forwarding your messages to her, so she's gonna see them. Much appreciated. 7:39. I don't know who sends this message. Let's go digging. Raisa. Okay, Raisa, this is what I think you sound like.
Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah. Stunning show. Hey, Nichal.
Hi.
Did you ever think of having Devi Sankri on the show, giving us her intake on the current affairs? Would be great. Also, this gentleman gave us such in-depth information, only making it more clear how broken the system is. Anyway, love the show. Love and du'as, Raisa.
Raisa, Devi was at one time, believe it or not, part of this radio station. Yes. So she does have a space in there in the heart for Radio Al Ansar. The last time I met and sat and spoke with her just about a year or so ago. And she did mention, I remember my time at Al Ansar. There's still this space in me, in my heart for Al Ansar, the foundation, the radio station. So it might be an interesting idea to get Devi on, but I don't know. They're looking for new chairs. We'll have to get higher ones.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision and care. Proudly South African, and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, wa lillahi alhamd.
This Eid ul-Adha, remember the ultimate sacrifice and your duty to humanity. Join the Al Ansar outreach in reaching over 70 villages in Malawi. For just 1,250 rand, your Qurbani is slaughtered, cleaned and distributed under the supervision of our respected Mufti Hamza Faruqi. Make your Qurbani count. Call Al Ansar outreach today on 031 208 1601.
At the new Checkers Saxony Westwood, you'll find everything from our signature steakhouse classic cuts, expertly aged and ready for the braai. Try something exclusive like our Simple Truth certified lamb, responsibly sourced, free range, and raised without added growth hormones or promoters. Checkers Saxony Westwood, butchery, bakery, and deli, certified by the NIHT.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
This is Zara Powell and I only listen to the Breakfast Rush.
TBR it is. Now, time to get into a little bit of legal discussion with our resident attorney, as we do every week on the program on a Tuesday morning. We're joined by our attorney, Altaf Raouf, the director of a Durban-based law firm with a specialization in labor law, has his LLB degree obtained from UKZ, and also specializing in criminal law. And is somewhat of a general legal eagle. As always, Altaf, great to have you in the studio. Assalamu alaikum, and welcome back.
Wa alaikum salam. Assalamu alaikum to listeners.
I see we're talking on a subject of change, on a subject of evolution. Because the law and the courts are constantly... He's scratching his head now.
It's that serious.
It's a serious topic.
Sometimes the more things change, the more things stay the same.
Yeah. Well, law and courts are constantly changing and evolving I would assume, to bring it more in line with what society expects, the norms and all of those things. As a result of all of this, the rise of court-mandated mediation. Now, right at the top, let's start with this one here. What is court-mandated mediation?
So, as time goes by, your rules of court change.
Right.
They evolve, they come more in line with evolution of procedure, evolution of the times. Now, there's two rules in particular over the past couple of years that have come into force. One is Rule 41A in the High Court, and its equivalent is Rule 72 in the Magistrates Courts.
Okay.
Now, when you serve a summons or when you serve an application, it's now mandatory to include a mediation notice when you serve those papers or when you oppose it.
What is a mediation notice?
So, the name kind of tells you pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
It's a notice to the other side saying whether you agree or you oppose mediation.
Okay.
And you're also required to put down a couple of reasons as to why you agree to mediation or you oppose mediation. And interestingly enough, there's actually case law out there where certain judges have refused to hear matters.
Wow.
Where there aren't proper mediation notices. Alternatively, where the judge looked at the mediation notices and said, listen, these are wasting my time. Go back and do it properly and come back.
So let's go back to what exactly is mediation? Because it sounds like something you want to do at the CCMA, not in a court.
Yeah, generally speaking, the CCMA is a place you would go to for mediation. Now,
right.
The CCMA, remember, is sort of a specialist court, if you want to put it that way, for labor matters.
Right.
It's meant to be a quick and cost-effective way of getting things done.
Yes.
So, similarly, the mediation in your court processes is sort of meant to be a quick and cost-effective way to get things done, where there is, let's call it a minimal dispute of fact.
Okay.
Right? Or alternatively, a minimal conflict between the parties.
Right.
So, your parties would sit down with the mediator and try and mediate the matter. Mediation is negotiation, a discussion, saying, listen, this is our dispute, this is our issue. Can we reach an amicable solution between us? Right?
Okay.
You're not always able to do this. I mean, divorce matters especially sometimes become very much drawn out, very much confrontational, right? So, but, sometimes you have a civil matter, for example, where there's money owing. Right?
Yes.
Maybe you owe a supplier money, and but there is a dispute about the exact amount owed. When you saying you made this payment, they saying you didn't make the payment. Perhaps if we sit down in front of a mediator and have this discussed and put our
thrash it out, so to speak.
Just put our evidence forward in front of the mediator.
Yes.
We may come to a far quicker and far simpler resolution than going through the entire court processes and dragging it out over years, if possible.
Are there any advantages when it comes to mediation?
So, the biggest advantages are that it shortens your processes. If you are able to sit down and talk, it may lead to a faster resolution, and your matter can actually be settled instead of having to go to court and running a whole trial in court and dragging it on for years and years on end.
So how much faster than court processes is it to engage in mediation over taking the matter to trial?
Realistically, mediation can be done in a couple of months.
Right.
I mean, from issuing of a summons to signing the mediation agreement, etc. 2 or 3 months, you could have them.
Wow.
You could have the matter mediated and solved as quick as that. Now, let's contrast that with court dates. I mean, if I remember correctly, currently in the Durban High Court, we're getting trial dates somewhere in 2028, I think it is.
Wait, this is a year and a half, almost 2 years?
In the Johannesburg High Court, you're getting trial dates around about 2031, 2032, I think it is.
Gosh.
So, depending on your court, you could be waiting a while for a trial date. And if you can agree on the mediation, you can mediate the matter. You can resolve it far more quickly than waiting to take a matter to trial.
So who conducts the mediation if the parties agree to go in that direction?
So, prior to the advent of this rule, if mediation was agreed on between the parties, it would generally be done by usually a senior advocate would be appointed. Right?
Okay.
So let's say this matter is a commercial matter. You'd look for a senior advocate in the commercial field, and try and appoint this person as a mediator. Similarly, if it was in the property field, you'd get somebody from
somebody with
a relevant expert.
Yes.
Right? Now, the advent of this rule has actually resulted in mediation courses now being offered, where attorneys and advocates are taught how to be mediators, how to run the mediation process, and how to resolve these matters faster. And it's becoming very common that you now have mediators available, readily available to mediate matters.
What is the process for the mediation to be carried out?
So, the parties would firstly need to agree on mediation, because you could have a situation where one party opposes mediation and says, listen, I don't want to talk, let's take the matter to trial.
Straight to trial, yeah.
So, in a circumstance like that, you can't. But where both parties agree, you would then try and find a mediator that's acceptable to both parties. Once you have this mediator that you've agreed on, we approach the mediator would set out a mediation agreement that covers the various aspects. The mediation agreement gets signed, and then you go through the relevant processes.
And once you sign, is it legally binding?
Yes, it is, because remember, it's court-mandated mediation. It's in terms of the court rules. So if you've agreed to mediation and you now decide, listen, I don't want to proceed any further in this, the court's actually going to want to see that you made a genuine effort to be a part of the mediation process and didn't just dismissively pitch up there for 10 minutes and this is not working and I'm moving on.
So not only wasting the court's time, you're wasting the mediator's time.
Correct. Well, you're going to pay for the mediator. So.
Yes. So you're wasting your money as well.
Per hour.
Yes,
so,
all it is.
I was going to go there. Is there like a recommended, they say recommended retail price on certain items you get in the stores? Is there a recommended attorney price, lawyer fee, hourly rate?
For a mediator?
I would assume so, yeah.
Well, it's going to depend on your level of seniority.
Yeah.
Remember, with attorneys and advocates, the longer we in practice, the higher a rate we can charge because the seniority increases.
Yes.
Same with the mediator. The longer you've been doing it, the more experienced you are, the higher of a rate you can charge.
Like every field.
Can I turn that into the same for radio presenter?
Of course.
Arguably, we should
28 years over here, but
arguably we should be able to read across any job.
On a serious note, there's some MCs that would quote 500 rand, and then I get a bit concerned. So, again, in every field.
For eventing, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, Altaf, if somebody wants to get a hold of you and get more advice on any topic of the law, how would they do that?
My email address is altaaf@raooflaw. Just say it today. Give it to you again. altaaf@raooflaw. Just say it today. Can drop me an email. Might take a couple of days depending how busy I am, but I will respond to you.
There you go. Now, Altaf, I want you to get your phone out of your pocket really quickly because it's not in his pocket. Okay, cool. Now, I want you to go on your browser and go to Best of Durban. Right? So you're going to go on your browser. He's actually doing it, and you can see it's on screen right now. He's dressed for court and he's busy voting for the Breakfast Rush on the Best of Durban because I'm not sure if he's done it before. So you're going to open up Best of Durban and you're going to go to Vote Now. The subcategory is Entertainment and Hospitality. So Best of Durban, Vote Now, subcategory Entertainment and Hospitality.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So you can vote in all of the categories within that subcategory for entertainment and hospitality. Go for it. But there's a couple that I want to bring to your specific attention. There's one that says Best DJ. The correct answer is Nichal Sarawan. And you'll scroll further. There's another that says Best Local Radio Station. The correct answer there is Radio Al Ansar. Right? I'm giving you guys, I'm always giving you guys the correct answers to everything. You know what I mean? Even when it comes to like our Vodacom competitions, we give you the answer first. And then we ask you the question. So I'm doing the same thing now. Giving you all the correct answers. Sweet of you. I'm good. I'm nice like that. So as you go through, you've got, as I said, Best Local Radio Station. The correct answer is Radio Al Ansar. Then Best Local Radio Personality,
Nichal Sarawan.
You could do that if you so desire. But there's 7 personalities, 7 people, 7 presenters from Radio Al Ansar that you could vote for. Of course, you get 1 vote per person.
He's asking for the correct answer, Nichal.
Now, for him, he's given us his correct answer.
Nichal, you're forgetting Best DJ as well.
I'm also
I did that.
I'm also voting for the Best Local Radio Show.
That is either the Afternoon Jam or the Breakfast Rush. Listen, I know the other programs don't talk about us. We're not them.
So sweet.
Yes.
We'll make the
Yes. So done and dusted. Best of Durban. Go voting. Radio Al Ansar is the correct answer. Say Shalamu Alaikum Altaf. He's still voting.
Serious business.
It's time to go. Yeah, serious business. It's time to go. That's it for the show.
Assalamu alaikum.
There you go. You catch him on his on email. It's altaf@raooflaw.co.za, as he mentioned earlier. Nazmeera Cassim, before you go, please let us know Salat times for today.
On the 24th of Dhul Qa'dah at 14:47, Zohar 3 minutes to 12, Asr 37 minutes past 3, Maghrib 17 minutes past 5, and Isha 36 minutes past 6 tonight, inshallah. I'm going to apologize for this voice. Have a lovely day. Be the best version of you.
3 minutes to 8 this morning. Jazakallah khair to each and every one of you for listening, for watching, for interacting, for being part of The Breakfast Rush every morning. We appreciate you. Do good, be good, have a blessed day.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willerton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision and care. Proudly South African and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love, from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
This hadith is sponsored by Ashraful Aid, International Humanitarian Organization.
Hadith a day. لم يكن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فاحشا ولا متفحشا. The Prophet ﷺ was not a rude person, nor did he behave rudely. A Muslim is never rude in his behavior or in his speech. If anyone is rude to you, never behave rudely to him. Rather, treat him with kindness.
This hadith is sponsored by Ashraful Aid, international humanitarian organization.
Giving should be simple. With Ashraful Aid, monthly sadaqah allows you to give consistently